When you're at work on a computer, you might think that what you're doing is actually private. Well, you might want to think again. There's a pretty good chance your boss is eavesdropping on everything you do. Channel 4's Gordon Tokamatsu is here now with some sobering information on privacy lost in the workplace. Gordon?
Well, Colleen, if you use a computer at work, if you send or receive emails, don't count on anything being private. There's a greater chance than ever before that your boss is monitoring everything you do. You won't believe how easy it has become. Privacy, something most of us cherish, of course, but in this world where the computer is king, is privacy in the workplace becoming a thing of the past?
I'm sure the capability's out there, but I don't think that it's a daily routine practice.
A recent NBC4 poll shows most workers don't think their bosses are paying much attention to office web surfing and email.
I think maybe we're too big to maybe even have that type of snooping going on.
Maybe, but that doesn't mean your employer agrees. In fact, bosses are not only considering it, they're doing it. Nick Roxborough is an attorney who specializes in workplace rights.
People can call in from home, log onto the network, get onto your computer, and in the backyard read all your personal mail, and you'd never know it.
Not to say that on-the-job eavesdropping is happening to every employee every minute, but new technologies made it so easy to snoop that even the most careful worker could feel like someone is watching. Let's say you sit down at your computer at work and decide to go surfing on the internet. You visit several sites and download several images, including this gun. You log off, go home, and think that's the end of it, right? Well, your boss shows up and loads something called Spectre. He's literally able to check every single site you visited, every image, every keystroke, to find out where you've been. Could that gun image get you fired? Maybe. Last year, the American Management Association did a survey of employers. 45% of them said they now monitor employee phone calls, computer files, even emails. Hundreds of workers have been fired because of this at major companies like Xerox, Boeing, the New York Times. A spokeswoman from Xerox was the only one who responded to our calls. Her statement, "We have made it clear to all our employees that Xerox reserves the right to monitor all internet and email activities."
But I think it's really important that employees know, and just people know generally, the days of privacy aren't there.
Some new laws are in the works to protect your privacy on the job, but until things are better defined, you should never take your privacy for granted, including some of those harmless email messages that you may think simply disappear. Paul, Colleen?
You know, while he was doing that piece, our computer broke.
It did. It did some weird things up here,
Land
Gordon.
of the hard to believe.